NLP was ahead of its time. In the 1970s, the meta model taught us that although we live in the world, we don't interact directly with the world. Rather, we interact through our senses, which filter everything through deletions, distortions, and generalizations. An example of this might be somebody who has a fear of dogs due to a traumatic experience in their childhood. Their mind may have deleted any positive experiences that they had with dogs and distorted the memory of their previous negative experience. This leads them to generalize that all dogs are dangerous, so that when they encounter a neighbor walking a poodle on the other side of the street, their mind might perceive it as a vicious beast and trigger a fear response. If we haven't had the chance to meet before, I'm Dr. Richard Nongard. I'm talking about memory reconsolidation today. Now, fast forward 50 years, we live in an era of brain science, and we have a deep understanding of how memory reconsolidation and neuron reconsolidation work. When we're recalling an event, an experience, or an emotion, we're actually recalling our last memory of the event, experience, or emotion, which is built on the previous experience, event, or emotion. These have been filtered by deletions, distortions, and generalizations. This is why memory isn't particularly accurate. This is what memory reconsolidation is. It not only changes our interpretations of experiences, but it literally changes both the functional and compositional nature of the brain over time. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for the helper. We can now actively help people to rewire their brains and change old limiting beliefs and patterns. Memory reconsolidation, it's a process in our brains where old memories can be changed or updated with new experiences. This is especially important if the old memories are linked to strong emotions like fear or sadness or loss or grief. By updating these memories, we can reduce their negative impact on our lives. Here's the crazy part. Brain science actually proves it. In more than 30 recent peer-reviewed publications, looking at MRIs, we've seen the changes in the brain structure. Now imagine there's a monster under your bed that makes you feel fearful every night. But a scientist has discovered a way for that monster to go away forever so that you can sleep peacefully and not be afraid anymore. That magical way is called memory reconsolidation. It's like a superpower that our brains have. And when we use this superpower, we can change scary or sad memories into ones that don't bother us anymore. Therapists and other helpers know how to use this superpower. They help people feel better by showing their brains how to change those scary or sad memories into safe and happy ones. This makes people feel free and happy. It's like getting rid of a monster under the bed for good. So how does it work? Well, let's break it down into 3 simple steps. The first step is to reactivate the memory. To think of it as opening an old video file on your computer. You need to play the memory in your mind to make it active. For example, if you're afraid of dogs because one bit you when you were younger, you might remember that scary event vividly. The second step is to create a mismatch experience. You need to create a new experience that doesn't match what you expect based on your old memory. This is like recording a new scene that contradicts the old one. For instance, imagine meeting a friendly, calm dog and realizing that not all dogs are scary. Or you remember feeling positive emotions when you watched a movie about a dog, maybe the movie Marley and Me with that cute dog. In the third step, or the last step, what we're doing is we're updating the memory as part of hypnosis, therapy, or coaching. Does the change last when we use this approach? It does when there's repetition. We know that not only do emotions, beliefs, and perceptions change during therapy, but we also know that therapies that are built on practice, rehearsal, and repetition have the greatest levels of success. This is because when we repeat new information, a new behavior, a new perception over time, it becomes a new habit. And over time, our brain actually rewires itself to make the new thought or experience automatic. So by consistently updating your memories through actively practicing new behaviors, you can create long-lasting changes in your life. This works in an area where people have repetitive difficulty, relationship problems, money blocks, low self-esteem, scarcity thinking, fears and phobias, depression and anxiety. But this is the mechanism that actually makes therapy work. By updating our memories, we're able to create new positive experiences for ourselves. It not only helps us to overcome negative emotions and perceptions, but allows us to grow and evolve as individuals. With the help of therapies like hypnosis, NLP, life coaching, we can actively update our memories to create a future, better self for us. So the next time you feel stuck or limited by your old memories, remember that with the right tools and techniques, it's actually possible to update and create a brighter future for yourself. Embrace change and growth by embracing this ability of your mind. Why should you try it? Well, if you're feeling stuck or limited by your past experiences, self-hypnosis, by the way, is a great way to apply memory reconsolidation. One way to do this is to use a future pacing technique where you take a moment, still your mind, and imagine yourself in a future situation where you've already overcome your challenges and you're living the life that you desire. This helps you to rewire the brain and update your memories with positive experiences, even if you haven't had them yet. This makes it easier for you to achieve your goals and to overcome obstacles. By doing this on a regular basis, we have that repetition. Techniques in NLP, such as reframing, can help us to update our memories. It can change our perspective on past events, and we can create new meanings and emotions associated with them. This lets us to break free from negative patterns of thinking and behavior that to this point might have been holding us back. Would you like to learn how to make powerful changes in your own life and apply these with others in your world as a coach or as a hypnotist? Join me this fall for the ICBCH Professional NLP Practitioner and ICBCH Life Coach Certification Training. This course is all online. It's 8 weeks with me of applied how-to learning. It'll equip you to make personal transformation in your own life and then share these proven brain science strategies with the clients you work with. Register now to get your place in the upcoming training and at the early bird rate with the link right here on this page. Do you want to learn more about how lasting transformation can be created in hypnosis, psychotherapy, counseling, or life coaching? If so, subscribe and follow me for more updated information.